else wishing to address council?
SG Gates, 157 Dorsey Street. I've been gone for since December, so I've been getting the 2,000-mile view. And I'm really glad that they changed the debate till tomorrow night, because I don't know exactly who I'm voting for. So it's really great. For anybody that doesn't know, there's that venue. But I also, if I had to came in the same night, I think there'd be a ringing in your ears, so you wouldn't hear me, because everybody's down on the incumbents. Everybody's got to be down on the incumbents, right? That's the way the political system works. But when you look around the city, you see more done than anybody's ever seen ever. And congratulations to all of you and your staff. You know, that's a lot of work that you've done that we can see that that's happening, and we appreciate it. And as to the water problem everybody's worried about, I'm sure you guys are already on it. There's state and federal money to help upgrade our water systems. I'm sure by the time these elections are over, probably the bonding have already happened on those water projects. So if you need another grant writer, I'm sure the public would be behind that too. As to the dysfunction on council, the one thing I've seen that the next one's coming in, maybe you can fix it now, but it's always been that when a project is gone on the table, you can fight as much as you want, but once the vote comes in, everybody comes together to make that happen. And that's not what's happened with this council. The fighting continues after the votes comes in, and I think when future we kind of go back to that. That's worked for all the years I've come to council meeting. You know, Steve Jennings caught hell when he was still behind the dog park on Factory after we all walked away from it, but I told him that's the way it has to be. It sucks being in the minority, but if you don't, get in line when you're in the minority, how do you expect the minority to get in line when you are in the majority? So that's all I got to say about that. Now, for 15 years ago, Mia came to this council meeting with me. This has always been a project I've done with Mia, and it's been really hard for me to even continue after she was gone. I had promised I was going to finish the dog park, and I thought that was it. But then I realized, I've done this so much with her. There's so much that I can do, and I know I've told some of the council members before. I have dog park. Mia books are going to come out, but I have to finish the dog park because it's the culmination of the story. It's the happy ending. So what I've done is, every dog. Mia's gone now. My dad's gone. My Uncle Claude's gone. That was a big supporter. I remember one time. I came to his house. He was 103 when he passed, and he was so mad he jumped out of his chair, and he goes, "What the hell's wrong with that city council?" He's like, "I'm 100 years old, and I get it." And he started telling me all the reasons, dog park was wonderful as far as, he's like, it's not just for socializing dogs, it's for people too. And so, before he passed, it's going to sound off subject, but he gave me my great-grandfather's sousaphone. And I took that down to a place, and I sold it this past year for $1,700. I took another $2,000 of my own money, put that with that, and right now it's between the Northern New York Community Foundation and a GoFundMe, but it will all be with the Northern New York Community Foundation as soon as I can make the transfer. But so there's $3,700 that I'm putting in, which matches the money that was made for the Factory Street project. We appreciate the work that went into the Factory Street project, or I appreciate it. I have doubled that money, and I'm starting a fund, and this isn't just going to be, it was never supposed to be just about the dog park. I want to do more. As I say, if I can raise more money, I'm going back across country after I get done building this dog park, and I'll Johnny Appleseed flyers and make this fund a bigger thing. We can take care of feral cat problem. We can take care of any needs for the SPCA. There's so much we can do, but I got to build this dog park because I'm going to put out these books. And I'll give at least 50% of the profits to the fund. I may give more. I'm a very generous guy. But, I really got to get the dog park going to get it going. And I know this is the council that can do this because you all understand that Thompson Park is a place that we can have the whole family come, and the dogs are part of the family. And if we keep the people from leaving the city on the weekend, the taxes will go up. We can do more. I hate this negative attitude people have towards Watertown. It's like we can't do anything positive. We only have a dying population. Well, if you do better things, you'll draw people here, and we'll have more to work with. So I hope you can work with me, and we can get this thing done.
Thank you,
so
sir. Yes, thank you.
Anybody else?